Hey brewers, today we're going to take a look at different methods of whirlpooling in the Brewzilla. I mean, this would work in other similar systems like this. Originally, I was going to test the Grainfather wort aerator drill attaching. I love this. You've probably seen it in my videos, like every single one. I love it. Works really well, not too expensive. Then there is the Brewzilla Whirlpool arm. So this attaches, it's gonna whirlpool like so. Not too expensive. I think they're around 20 bucks Canadian, so it's probably like 15 US, something like that. And originally, my plan was to test it against just taking a spoon and mixing it. But then I thought, hey, let's try to just build something similar to the Brewzilla Whirlpool arm. So I came up with this real quick. All it is silicone tubing, high temperature, an elbow with a barb on each end, and some more silicone tubing. I was hoping to do this with clamps, like clamping it on the side here and then clamping it kind of at an angle, but at the last minute at the shop, I couldn't find anything that would make that happen. So this is as close as I could get to, you know, my original idea, which I only had about 10 minutes ago. Okay, so this is installed. This is installed. We're all good. My battery has charge. I got 2 bars, that's enough. Okay, so I'm gonna put 5 ounces of hops. That's a pretty hefty whirlpool, but I wanna test this, see how it works. Into each one, we're gonna let them go for 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn everything off. We'll let it settle for a couple minutes, and then I'll transfer the wort out and we can take a look at the hop cone and kind of see which one did the better job. So let's get our hops here. Hopefully my scale turns on. All right, so I want 5 ounces. I picked like the shittiest scale. Okay, we're on ounce. I don't even know if this cup will hold 5 ounces. Wait a minute. All right, it said spill hops everywhere. I couldn't really tell, but there was a case on there. Sakes, come on now. Oh my God, this scale sucks. There we go. Let's try that again. Okay, turn on. Pretty sure that says ounces. So we got 2.5. I'm gonna have to just fill this up again real quick. Just making extra work for myself. I hate that. Okay, 2.5. And this is gonna be somewhere around like 140 grams, I believe. All right, 2.5 for the middle one. All right. And then into the last one here. All right, so 5 ounces in each of them. On these 2, I'm gonna start the pump. That's not how you start the pump. This is the button to start the pump. So I have that L kind of aimed at the side of the Brewzilla, and it works. You could probably do this with way less parts. Just aim that sucker and it'll start whirlpooling. Now the Brewzilla Whirlpool arm. Yep, you can see that's starting to go. And now for this one, I think what I'll do, usually I just use this to chill quicker. To be honest, in these systems, I'm not convinced that having a whirlpool really helps in any way. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. That's fine. And I think what I'll do is I'll just gently get it going. Nothing too crazy. Give it maybe like 30 seconds or so. Originally, I was gonna like every few minutes do this, but I think I'll just be stirring all the hops back up every time I do that. So I'm just gonna give it one good one and then just let it sit. Unless you guys think I should stand here for 10 minutes, but I'm not really in the mood for that. Yeah, that's a good looking whirlpool. Okay. It's definitely going in a clockwise motion. I'll call that whirlpooled. And we'll let the other ones go for, you know, about 10 minutes. It's interesting, the one I pieced together seems to be going a bit faster. I could be wrong though. It's pretty darn close. Either way, we'll let them sit for about 10 minutes. I'll turn them off. We'll let them settle and then we'll transfer out. All right, be right back. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. I'm gonna shut off the pumps. And if you wanna come take a look at this, Trav. So it looks like we got a bit of hop chunks. It's definitely going in a nice circle. Same for the Brewzilla Whirlpool arm. It actually looks like maybe it pulled down more of the hops. I don't see as many up there. And then on the Grainfather stir, drill attachment, it looks like there's a lot of hops sitting on top here. So I'm gonna turn off the pumps, let them sit for 5 minutes just to settle out, and then we'll just take the wort out and then see what kind of, nice hop cone we get from each method. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Also, don't forget to thumbs up and give a like to this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. All right, so we've let them settle for 5 minutes. I'm gonna start the pump and just empty each one. And then for some reason, one of the recirculation arms had like 10 feet of tubing on it, so I'm just going right down the drain with this one. This was just an experiment. We're not gonna be drinking any of this. At least I won't. I don't know what Noah's gonna do. Depends how much money Brad has, I guess. And for some reason, this pump is not starting. What is the deal here? Does it want to start? Is it full of hop chunks? Yeah. So now the problem is I can't tell if the pump is on or not. Am I gonna get sprayed in the face? This is a very bad idea. Do not do this. At least I'll put on some gloves here. Okay, so it does appear like it's plugged. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Give me a few minutes here. Okay. Let's see if that fixed it. That is so strange. Oh, now I can't blow through. There must be some hop chunks in there. There we go. And yeah, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, there was some hop chunks in there for sure. So already I'll have to give a leg up to these two because that did not happen on them. And it was the exact same hop pellets, the exact same amount put into each system. All right, so this one's transferred. Okay. All right, so let's make sure we don't tip this over. So this concoction I made definitely worked. If you're curious, this is the exact parts I used. Elbow with just 2 barbs. But like I said, you can find a cheaper way to do this with some clamps or something. And it did do something. You can see there's hop chunks on the sides of the Brewzilla. Pretty good. I bet you if I could have got that maybe lower, kind of like the Brewzilla is, it might have did a little better job. But it does look like there's more concentrated pellets in the middle. So it did what it was supposed to. On the Brewzilla, you see that even more so. I don't know how it comes across on the camera, but you can definitely see right here. There's a nice mound. There's none on the sides, which is nice because sometimes when I don't whirlpool, you have this thick hop matter covering all of these holes. And when I'm transferring, it'll get stuck. It can't pull the wort through because all those holes are clogged. The hops are not getting through, but it just has trouble pulling the wort. And then in a minute or so, we can see what our drilled attachment did, the Grainfather one. While that's happening, I'm just gonna clean up a bit and dump these other pails here. Okay, so this one's transferred, and yeah, it looks like all my normal brews with hops everywhere. Now that being said, I did have a clogged pump, so I had to blow through the tubing, and that probably would have knocked whatever whirlpool this thing did out. I mean, maybe it was just bad luck. I don't know exactly. I use this thing a lot, and this is the first time I've had a clogged pump, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. I'll definitely have to try this again. But I would have to say, if you're looking for a cheap way to whirlpool in your Brewzilla, this guy here. I mean, in parts, I probably have more money than this thing costs. But again, if you have a way to just get that tubing pointed at the side of the Brewzilla. Lower the better. You can get a whirlpool effect going. Anyway, I'm curious, what do you guys use for a whirlpool? Do you even bother whirlpooling? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Cheers.